everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on MPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome into my tribe and family at large. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for coming back and watching another video. Family, y'all know I'm always plugging our Friday night live streams. In this season, we are in Friday nights, okay? And y'all listen, we're usually live at the 6:30 hour, but please make sure you turn your notification bells on so you know when we actually go live, okay? And also, y'all know the goal of the day always on the videos are 2.1K plus on the likes. Y'all know if you rocks with your girl, hit that like button, hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that like button. Can y'all hit that like button for your girl, please? I need y'all to hit that like button, okay? Thank you so much. And y'all know, listen, pick up your copy of Seduced by Satan. I need y'all pick up your copy today. Okay, get your copy. Listen, if you ready to read about this narcissist, cerebral / somatic, okay, off the chain, yeah, based on a true story, y'all, people are talking about, I read the book in one day. They picked it up and couldn't put it down. That's how crazy it is, y'all. This book is something else, okay? And y'all, the link is pinned in the description below the video. Also, y'all, make sure on the live stream, I forgot to mention this is where we get to the spiritual meat of the matter. Also wanted to just make sure I put that in there, because all of the, we're always talking about the cognitive behaviors and different things like that, but we don't get to the spiritual meat of the matter. So we're going to do that. That's what we're doing on our live streams. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's get to it. Okay. So basically the narcissist, people are asking, and people do ask, why is it that the narcissist couldn't hear me when I was in the relationship with them? Why is it now that I'm gone that now they act like, yeah, they know what's happening? Let me tell y'all something. Narcissists don't realize the effects of the discard until it happens. Okay. And I'm gonna also reveal a secret to you about what they think about the discard. Okay. They're not going to ever tell you this, but this is how they feel about it. So narcissists, when they're going along in the relationship and they're doing the things that they do, you and I, we don't understand that the cycle is pathological, meaning it's a disease, right? It's something that is, it's a disorder. It's a disease. It's, because that's what pathological is, basically that. And so the narcissist is going through these pathological cycles of love bomb, devalue, discard, because narcissism or a narcissist has a mental health problem. That is a mental health disorder. So, and that's not the only diagnosis that they have. They could have other diagnoses right along with that. They could be BPD. They could have antisocial personality disorder. That a narcissist is not the only diagnosis that they could have, right? This is why these birds are, you have to be really careful with them, because they loaded with disorders. You know what I'm saying? They diseased and they disordered. Okay. All of that work together. All right. So that's why you got to be careful. But anyway, so when you're looking at it like that, and the narcissist is going along in these cycles, they're not present in the moment. They know that they know what they're doing. They do know that. But do they know the effects or the ramifications of a discard? I mean, if they really did, then why would they hoover, or why would they discard you and then turn around only to try to get you back, because they realize that, okay, this was real stupid what I did. So that leads one to believe that they don't even understand what they're doing. They don't. See, when you're there in the mix with them and you're providing that support, you're providing those validations, that confirmation, and all of that praise that they need so desperately because they're so needy. Oh yeah, they some needy birds. Oh yeah, they are. But then will tell you needy. Backwards walking giraffe. That's what they are. You know, and they needing all of that praise and everything. Now they are special kind of stupid to think that once they discard you, that they're not going to miss that. But they really don't, because see, once they get that new supply and they start getting supply from that new supply, they don't understand that they don't even understand the magnitude of their own fuel matrix that they created. Which means that everything hinges off of the main supply, which would be you. Okay? They don't understand that when they do something to cause you to discard them, or vice versa, they discard you because you press them to a point where they can't lie anymore. They're going to have to come on out with it and tell the truth. So they don't understand at that moment that that's going to affect them or have such a profound effect on them. They don't get that until after it's over, you know, and then here they come running back. Oh, I learned my lesson, you know, oh, I'll never do that again or whatever. But the secret about it all is that the narcissist never, and this is what I want y'all to realize. The secret is this: the narcissist never intended on losing you in the first place. The discard, if they discarded you or forced you to discard, that right there was the secret in that, is that that's only a break for them. Okay, for them to go out, change their oil, mess around with who they want to mess around with, but come back to what they perceive you as their property. Boom, there it is. A narcissist doesn't ever anticipate losing you. They never thought that the day would come where they would not have access to you. So when you see them stalking and running after you, chasing, hoovering and everything, these clowns, what they are really doing is they are trying to secure that this, in their mind, they're trying to get their property back. Make it make sense. You a special kind of stupid and about 50 different kinds of crazy if you think that you're going to keep on treating a person like that and they just going to keep on staying. And some people, I have seen people be in these situations. I've heard stories of people in there, they was with narcissists for 30 some years, 40 some years in a marriage. Y'all can only imagine what the type of damage that these people had and the type of damage that was done to their mental and their physical and emotional, spiritually, all of that. Because these birds they are highly toxic. They are highly toxic. And so when you going through it with them, this is, these are some of the ramifications, some of the effects. But a narcissist, they don't realize the effects of that discard until you're actually gone. And the secret to it all is that they never wanted it. They never wanted you to permanently leave them. Are you kidding me? Look at everything that you did for the narcissist. That's why they over there looking so stupid. That's why they over there running amok, trying to reach out to your friends, reach out to your family, showing up at the job, showing up at your house, trying to contact your children. I mean, doing all of that. Because they already understand the type of mistake that they made. But narcissists don't have the ability of foresight. Are they going through it right now? Yeah. Yeah. Are they sorry about what they did? Yeah, they sorry. They're not sorry for the same reason you think they're sorry. They're sorry that they don't have access to you anymore. Okay, it's not sorry that, oh, I hurt your feelings, I made you feel bad. No, not that type of sorry. They're sorry that they don't have access to you anymore. And if you're watching this video, it's because you don't put your foot down and you told that clown, you know what? You gonna get all the way up out of here. Yeah, But they don't realize the effects of a discard until after it happens. And you know what? That's good enough for them, because guess what? If the discard happened and you got out one time and never went back, God bless you. But for those of us that have gone back several times, when you finally reach that point where it's over and you're not ever going back, oh yeah, that narcissist feel that thing. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they feeling it right now. That's why they over there going back to their old habits and vices. You know, whatever you see them, whatever they talk, oh, I was doing this, I was in an unhealthy space. Yeah, you probably seeing them clowns go back to that again, because that's what they do to cope. Because they have very poor coping skills. But family, this is the truth. So when you wondering why couldn't they hear you, and why couldn't they listen to you they're not set up to listen. They're not set up to hear you. They are set up to abuse. That's what they set up to do. They set up to do all of these things that cause you to be abused, basically. You understand what I'm saying? And so now that you gone, they feeling that thing. Yeah, they are. They feeling it. But you just gotta let them feel it and go on about their business. Because guess what? At the end of the day, if you ever decide to go back, they're not gonna change. Not gonna happen. All right. So family, listen, y'all be real good to yourselves. Okay. Y'all take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all on the next video, family. And I will see you healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace. Love y'all.